probably not since the Sharps rifle that Matthew Quigley used in Quigley Down Under has a rifle developed such a reputation, okay, and is known by so many people as the Mutt, okay. The reason it's called the Mutt is because Eric said before we came here 3 years ago that this was the ugliest rifle that we'd ever built. Nothing matched. It has a blue custom barrel chambered in 6.5 by 284. It has a two-tone Cerakoted weather shield frame that was an experiment. It does have Eric's trigger on it, custom trigger that's a little less than 2 pounds, and it's got a nice wood laminate stock set on it. But it was pieced together, and it was an experiment that Dennis and I had worked on back in the States, and trying to build a long-range gun, a 1,000-yard gun. So we did that, and when we got the call to come here, it was the one that I had ready to go. So it's the one that came. Now, in the 14 hunting days that we have accomplished here at Copper Moon, it's taken 24 plus animals. Hasn't had many misses, and any misses that are attributed to Mutt are not attributed to Mutt. It's operator error. It's extremely accurate. Now, the original version of Mutt, of which this is Mutt 2.0 Dubula. In one of the native Eastern Cape languages, Dubula means shooter, okay? And this gun truly is a shooter. If you can shoot, it's going to accomplish whatever you want to do. We took the loophole scope off of it with the custom dial turret, and we upgraded that to a Hawk 5-30 by 56. We had a custom dial made to it, the same specifications that we had, for the load data that we still had. And so we put that on for this trip. We sighted it in, and we certainly had the opportunities to test it. So everybody's got a different level of competency for shooting at long range, but this gun can get it done. When we were here 3 years ago, crazy night at dinner, probably sitting over a campfire just like this.
It was.
I said, the hardest part of this trip was traveling with firearms internationally. At every turn in the States, it's difficult. There's so many hoops you have to jump through, and we had the thought that there's probably some people that would like to go but just don't want the hassle. And I made the statement just in conversation, it sure would be nice if we could just leave this here and come back and use it again. Okay, so Denver made some phone calls to the proper authorities here in South Africa, and found out that it was possible to do that. And so I think it was on like day number 8 when Denver and I drove to the proper police station and filled out the paperwork to check this into the South African registry. Once it cleared into the registry, then Denver could fill out his much like a transfer in the States. He could transfer it where, as a professional hunter, he could have it in his possession. And then anytime we came back, it's here.
So much easier.
So much easier, and we can attest to that this time. When our flight was canceled at midnight in Newark, all right, we said at the time, this is bad. It's going to cost us a day, but how much worse would this have been if we'd have had 2 Pelican cases full of guns that we were bringing with us?
They wouldn't have made it.
No. So the bottom line is, the gun is here. And so for House of Arms customers, for Copper Moon customers, okay, it's here to use. We will do our best to keep it fed with ammunition that runs perfectly in it. If you've ever wanted to go on one of these hunts, and they are spectacular. We started out saying it's a once in a lifetime trip. Quickly at the end of that, we said it's the first of many trips.
Yes.
And that's where we're at. We love coming to this place. We love the adventure. We love the animals, and we love the hospitality of Copper Moon, and this is where we come. So if you're interested in that, you'll have links that you can click on, I'm sure. And if you book a hunt with Denver and Copper Moon, if you choose, you'll be able to use the Mutt. And Mutt 2.0 Dubula. So it's here. Come and use it.